This is Damon L. Jacobs.
And I'm Roger Newcomb. Welcome to the Creative Arts Daytime Emmy Awards.
We are coming to you from Los Angeles, California, and we have all the best interviews coming up with the people behind the scenes and in front of the scenes that make the shows awesome.
It's an exciting night. They're going to award lots of different categories.
And some surprises too, so stay tuned. So I'm here with Emmy Award-winning producer Frank Valentini here at the Technical Emmys. So you won tonight for the What If series that we all enjoyed online. What was the idea? How did that idea come about to produce this series that we all enjoyed with these different actors from these different shows mixing it up?
Well, it's an idea that had been tossed around by the network, and I was brought on after the concept was established and was able to just have some fun with it, directing and working with all the great actors from All My Children, One Life to Live in General Hospital.
How did you decide which actors to pair up with whom?
That was dictated to me.
Okay.
So it was not my choice, but I thought they were all fantastic and great, great combinations.
What is ahead for you? You have proven yourself as a talented producer. You've proven yourself as someone who can do really hard work within a budget. What do you see next for yourself?
Well, right now I have 6 months more of work at One Life to Live, and that's all I'm concentrating on.
At next year's Technical Emmys, what are we going to be talking about?
I don't know. We'll see what happens then, but I'm truly dedicated to finishing off the show and making it the best it can possibly be in the next 6 months.
I like that. Where were you when you heard the news? You don't mind me asking?
That the show was being canceled? I was in my office.
Yeah.
Where I always am.
Okay. I'm here with Crystal Hunn here at the Technical Emmy Awards. How are you?
I'm doing great. You?
Yeah, I'm so cool. I didn't know I was going to see you tonight. What brought you out tonight?
Actually, our makeup department, Julia from our makeup department at One Life to Live, wanted a place to stay, and I was like, "You're welcome to stay with me."
Awesome.
And then she was like, "You should come with me." I was like, "Sure, I would love to see everybody." So
it's been about a year, but a lot of friends were made there.
Absolutely.
Your portrayal as Lizzie on Guiding Light was so deep and so intense, and I loved the writing, and I also loved it was such a multi-generational story. But she was such a disturbed young woman, and you brought so much life to that, and tortured Crystal Chappelle's character at the time as well.
It's funny because I really honestly forgot about it, and a friend of mine in Florida was home over the Memorial Day weekend, was like, "I really want to see some of the stuff you did when you were younger," and I was like, "Okay." We went on YouTube, and I was like, "Oh my God." I was like, "I don't remember being that mean."
Every time I'm walking downstairs and I see a little thread that's coming up, I think of Lizzie sitting there poking at the stairwell.
It's hilarious. I even told her, I was like, "How old's the baby now?" She's like, "He's 7." I was like, "Oh my God."
Yeah.
So I remember doing that, and she was really pregnant. And now he's 7? So weird. It really does. It's crazy. I was like, I remember holding him.
It's been such a whirlwind for soaps. It's been a hard year to be a soap fan with all the changes. Now 2 shows are being canceled.
It's so sad.
Some of what also gets talked about, especially online. We love the online community because it gives us such a forum, but there can be a level of nastiness that goes on online too. A lot of people around here have been experiencing it. I know you've experienced that in the past.
Oh my gosh.
How have you dealt with that when you've been on the receiving end of just misplaced blame and aggression?
I think the first time that I sort of heard bad stuff about on the internet, it really bothered me. Like, I couldn't go to sleep. I was like, that's so bad. I was like, why would they say that? Or I was very hurt by it. But after a little bit of time, you finally learn to just not even look at it because it's not worth it. Even if you're like, it's not true, it's still like there's something in your heart that you're like, God, why would they say that?
Because they don't want to look at their own crap. And that's my opinion.
It's so funny. It's crazy. People have that much time.
Is there anything out there you think is misunderstood about you or people don't get or anything you'd want to clear up?
I don't think so. I think the comments are made are by people who don't know me. Right. So the people who do know me would never say those. So that's kind of, obvious to me. It's like, well, obviously they don't know me. And it's funny because a lot of my friends have actually commented on things. They're like, well, obviously you do not know her. Are you in her call log? I don't think so.
Right.
So, yeah.
So now you're out here in California. What's new? What's been going on? What's coming up?
I'm actually getting ready to work on a new film this summer, and I'm going to have to dye my hair brown. I know.
Wow.
I know. I'm not really looking forward to that. I call my colors. I'm like, I have to dye it brown. And I'm also producing a reality show, too.
What's that going to be like? What is that?
It's based around 3 very well-known heiresses.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's actually a reality show with
It's actually a
heiresses?
reality show.
How does one begin to produce something like that? I wouldn't even know the first thing.
A lot of connections and the right people to call, honestly. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I guess I kind of stumbled upon meeting the girls and became friends with them, and it's like, hey, why don't we put cameras behind this?
Oh.
Yeah.
Did any of your early experiences on Guiding Light or any of the other shows kind of help you to develop the mind of a creative producer?
No, I'm that person that even if I'm not in scenes, I'll be sitting on set watching just to see what's going on and how they do it and everything. I'm very curious.
You look beautiful, by the way. Who are you wearing?
Actually, I think it's BCBG. My mom got it. She's like, wear that cute little lace dress I got you last week. I was like, okay.
That's cute.
I know. Okay. It's from Dillard's in Clearwater, Florida.
All right.
BCBG is like upscale.